team has remained close on and off the golf course. They put in their best time and effort to make this the best team possible. They come from many different journeys and backgrounds, but the goal remains the same between all of them. Biloxi, Mississippi for the Fallen Oak Collegiate Invitational. From the Golf House, Parks Burcham, Newswatch Ole Miss. Hello and welcome to a special Thanksgiving edition of Rebel Watch. I'm Parks Burcham. In NFL action, the 5-3 Pittsburgh Steelers found a way to avoid a 3-game losing streak at home last week against the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, the 6-3 LA Chargers had just taken down the Vikings and Titans, so they were looking to complete a 3-game win streak of their own. That stage is set as Aaron Rodgers and the hot and cold Steelers travel to Inglewood in an AFC showdown. Team is back home preparing for the East Lake Cup that will take place in Atlanta, Georgia. This will be their final tournament of the season until next year. When I spoke to Tankersley about his individual title win at the honors course at the Invitational, he was more focused about what the team did at that event. After all was said and done, the LA Chargers hand the Pittsburgh Steelers their 4th defeat of the season and improved their own record to 7-3. The Chargers travel to Jacksonville next week to take on the 5-4 Jaguars, while the Steelers try to avoid falling to a 500 record at home against their heated rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals. Last week in the same press conference, Coach Kiffin would be asked what makes the perfect job in the college football world nowadays with NIL and all this other stuff going on. And Kiffin would give his thoughts on what makes a college football job great.
Cam, he fights. He doesn't give up. He's a really good player.
This is how many people describe Ole Miss senior golf player Cameron Tankersley.
Yeah, Cam's an awesome teammate. I came in with Cam. We lived together my freshman year in the dorms, and so I've known Cam ever since I've been here, and he's obviously a really good player and a really good teammate, and he's a great guy to be around.
Cameron Tankersley has competed in the U.S. Open, won a collegiate individual title, and so much more with his time at Ole Miss. But his journey started back when he was 2 years old.
My dad was a professional golfer. He taught me from the age of 2 and until now, and so he's helped me a lot, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
Tankersley would highlight his biggest individual accomplishment, which was competing in the U.S. Open this past summer.
I would say playing in the U.S. Open. Yeah. Playing the U.S. Open this summer, I got a lot of experience out of that, and just knowing I can compete with those guys, and just to put myself in that situation was really good.
When I spoke to Tankersley about his individual title win at the honors course at the Invitational, he was more focused about what the team did at that event.
It was great to win individually, but also win as a team, and just to see how we stack up against that good of a field. I mean, that was pretty stacked, and it's just a good confidence booster for the rest of the year, and that we can compete with these teams.
Tankersley does have one more goal before he wraps up his senior season at Ole Miss after last year's heartbreaking loss.
Win national championship. Last year kind of stunk. Losing in the semifinals in a close match, but I think we're going to come back hungry this year, and it was a great year last year. Just winning the national championship.
From the Golf House, Parks Burcham, Newswatch, Ole Miss. Thanks, guys. The number 4 ranked Ole Miss men's golf team would finish 5th at Fallen Oak. Tom Fischker would score 4 under par this tournament, making him place within the top 15 for his 4th time this fall. Cameron Tankersley would also hit 4 under par this tournament, making it his 4th straight top 15 finish this fall. The two would tie for 13 in this tournament. The team has placed within the top 5 every tournament so far this season. Now the team is back home preparing for the East Lake Cup that will take place in Atlanta, Georgia. This will be their final tournament of the season until next year. Live from the Golf House, Parks Burcham, Newswatch Ole Miss.
this year's team super fun and have a lot of returners from last year and also a couple of new guys. So it's super good. The dynamic's always awesome. We always have a good time wherever we're at, and obviously have a bunch of good players as well, so it adds to it.
The team has a great time playing together. The Rebels culture has brought transfers to play golf at Ole Miss.
Here at Ole Miss, people recognize the golf team a lot more. That's the main difference that I see. Obviously, the teammates I formed great friendships with, and then all of us kind of have the same goals in this game.
While Ole Miss is the place to be a part of the men's golf team, it comes with hard work and preparation to be the best team possible throughout the season.
It's very time-consuming because you're out in the sun all day, and you're very tired at the end of practice, and but you can't really perfect golf, and so you're just always trying to get better at something. It could be very little, it could. So you just gotta think that you just gotta get better every single day.
This team has remained close on and off the golf course. They put in their best time and effort to make this the best team possible. They come from many different journeys and backgrounds, but the goal remains the same between all of them.
Yeah, I think team win a national championship.
But just win a national championship.
For the team, I want to win a national championship.
The men's golf team has one more tournament this fall, the East Lake Cup. Then the season will pick back up starting at the beginning of next year with the Thomas Sharkey Individual. From the Golf House, Parks Burcham, Newswatch, Ole Miss.